very, like I said, not the most idealistic win, but it was a win regardless. So now you guys are 7-0, but this is also one of probably the lowest scoring games of the season so far. So what do you think contributed to such a low scoring percentage?
Well, give credit to Morris College and Piedmont College as well, Piedmont International. They came in with really good game plans, but we have not shot the ball well in the last couple games, and I think that's attributed to could be fatigue. I know we're not playing as many guys as we typically would play because we have some injuries and things of that nature. But we've got to make more shots, and it's for us to shoot 34% in our own gym. I mean, that's something that we have to address immediately.
And then as far as the first half, that was probably not the best of first halves that you guys have had so far this season, but to elaborate on what you were just saying, in the first half, you guys shot 20% in the field. So what would you say is the main reason for such that poor shooting?
Again, I think it comes down to legs. And I don't want to make excuses because, everybody's tired. Everybody has a gym, everybody practices, but guys got to step up and make shots with confidence. We've had, we recruited this team. We knew we had some guys that could really shoot the basketball, and maybe I can attribute it to, the way that the other teams are playing us right now. We're seeing zone. We haven't seen as much zone throughout the years we did tonight and, in this tournament. But, I feel like our guys are going to come out of it. They are naturally good shooters. The shots haven't, they haven't fell for us yet. So,
as far as that, do you feel like I won't say it makes your confidence shaky, but it does kind of make you have to go back and reevaluate. So what are you planning on doing to reevaluate before you guys take on Carver next week and just decompress and all those things? So what protocols and procedures are you going to take?
We got to get healthy. Bottom line, we've got some guys out with injuries, and we'll get some guys back next week, which will help with our depth. And we're going to give them some time off to get their legs back, and we're going to shoot the ball next week. We're going to get a lot of shots, and we're going to go back to our individual workouts where we're getting a ton of shots and getting guys trying to get their confidence up, so the next game they play, when they step up, they'll make those shots in the next game.
And then as far as scoring in the paint, it wasn't the greatest, but you were able to still do what you needed to do. But as far as that goes, what are you going to do for your big men to make sure that they are staying aggressive in the paint and getting the points that they need to get?
Well, I thought they did a pretty good job tonight in the paint because we weren't making a lot of threes. Obviously, we were 5 for 25. Which is an abysmal number for us. But Jeremy Joyner stepped up tonight. He was 5 for 6 from the field. He had 12 points and 14 rebounds. Antoine Maxwell, who's been really steady for us, had 13 points. He didn't make a 3 tonight. So those guys they're bigger and they're stronger. Both Division I transfers. Both have played against great competition. We can get the ball to those guys inside. We have a very good chance to score it.
And then there was a lot of missed opportunities, but you guys also made a lot of opportunities. You had 17 turnovers, but you still were able to finish out. So what takeaways are you going to take from this game and plug it into the next game?
We honestly, we got to get somebody to step up and emerge as our point guard. Cam Horton is out right now. He'll be back next week, and he's been our point guard. But throughout the course of the last couple of games, he's been hurt. We've had some guys do some good things in periods of time, but we need to have a point guard emerge so our turnovers can go down and so our offense can run more smoothly. And that's important for us going forward because I think the basis and the way we play, we have to have a really good point guard. It's going to be a leader, on the floor and basically be an extension of me.
And overall, for the entire tournament, how would you say the takeaways are from just being in this tournament and participating in it, also hosting a second tournament? It's just seeing that it's kind of like your exhibition and seeing these other teams are seeing how you're playing, but how are you going to take that into these games in December? Because that's when it starts to pick it up a notch.
Yeah, well, first, thanks to Sock Fancy for doing a tremendous job. It was especially last night, an incredible atmosphere. Had a DJ, lots of giveaways, half-court shot, things like that. I think, these two tournaments that we've had a chance to get some home games and had a chance for our fans to kind of see the brand that we're putting on the floor. we're excited about it. You know, we were able to see different styles and styles that we'll see possibly in conference play. So, you know, I think, you know, one of the biggest takeaways for me is seeing who performs when the lights are on. And we've had some situations where we had some adversity, but we did have some guys to step up and show some leadership and show some character, especially being down, you know, in the first half on our home floor, you know, against this very, very scrappy, well-coached Morris team. We were able to come back in the second half and show some grit and toughness.